RLUSD is perfectly positioned to replace XRP and Ripple's products. This is what a lot of people are saying right now in this video. I want to break down whether or not that's true. Guys, there is a ton of FUD flying around about RLUSD and XRP's position in the future financial system. In this video, I want to break down all my thoughts around this, so make sure to stick around for this whole thing. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who takes the time to like these videos and subscribe to the channel. These two simple things really do help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange upload down in the description of this video. With that said, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Because I want to start off and say that despite the fact that there is a lot of FUD around RLUSD right now and XRP and how Ripple is going to be bouncing between both, I think it's really important to understand that we have seen many things like this before. Back when Ripple first launched its ODL product, a lot of people were really mad at Ripple because they were not requiring their customers to use ODL. What people wanted was for Ripple to go to every single one of their customers and say you can only do payments via XRP. Now, instead, what Ripple did was say, hey, you can do payments via XRP in our ODL product, but you can also just use our standard messaging platform as well. The standard messaging platform will be just like Swift. It's slow and inefficient, and if you need a fast, efficient payment, then you can go use XRP in ODL. Now, a lot of people were saying, oh, this is such BS. Ripple should be forcing customers to use ODL. ODL is just the mock-up of a product to make it seem like they're using XRP, when in reality, they're just going to keep having customers using the messaging platform. Well, if we actually zoom out and take a look at how that played out, it was actually almost the complete opposite. What Ripple did was they used their messaging platform to make customers comfortable. They didn't want anyone to be forced to use a cryptocurrency if their regulator wasn't going to allow it. But Ripple also didn't want to lose the customer. Ripple wasn't going to say, all right, see you later, we're not working with you. That doesn't make any sense. Instead, they said, hey, use this really bad, inefficient product, and then when you're ready to use the space age fast product, let us know and we'll flip the switch. This was always the correct strategy, but despite that, there was still so much FUD around Ripple doing this. Everyone was saying Ripple was abandoning XRP. They didn't need XRP. XRP was just a dump on retail, and the real product was the messaging platform. Well, what do we see now? Ripple is doing billions of dollars via ODL. ODL is moving money all around the world. And now, 5 to 6 years later, Ripple is saying, now we can comfortably say that all new contracts are only going to be ODL related contracts. So what Ripple did was, rather than forcing their customers to adopt a product they might not be ready for, Ripple introduced them to the idea of using a cryptocurrency via a different product, then ultimately held their hand to help make that transition. I believe this is a great example of what we're seeing with RLUSD right now. A lot of people are self-inventing FUD because they don't fully understand the difference between RLUSD and XRP. And because of that, they think RLUSD will replace XRP, when in reality, they're completely different products. I want to start off and say that no one is worried about Tether replacing Bitcoin. No one is worried about USDC replacing Ethereum. No one is worried about USDC replacing XLM on the Stellar blockchain. Despite this, though, we still see so much FUD in regards to RLUSD replacing XRP. Now, what you can see is that the reason why you didn't think there was anything wrong with the first couple examples is because the token for those underlying blockchains is completely different than the stablecoin. But the same is true for RLUSD and XRP. The underlying XRP ledger native asset XRP is completely different than any single dollar denominated unit issued on the XRP ledger. The reason for that is that single dollar denominated unit issued on the XRP ledger, RLUSD, is completely different in terms of its properties than XRP. So let's talk about what those inherent differences are. Well, first of all, XRP is neutral and decentralized and doesn't have any issuer. Because of this, XRP is literally its own currency. Every single currency in the world could go to zero, and XRP would probably be inherently exponentially more valuable. It is completely removed from any jurisdiction or counterparty. This is completely unique, and it's what you need to link to jurisdictions or to countries that don't trust each other. If I issue a USD stablecoin and I want to give it to someone that doesn't want USD, How is that going to happen? There needs to be some kind of intermediary or some kind of counterparty or someone who's willing to take the risk in the middle. And because of that, there is risk associated with that transaction. There is trust associated with that transaction if you want to be able to not accept a form of currency you don't want. When you have XRP, you don't have that worry because XRP is neutral, counterparty-less, and jurisdiction-less, and it could sit in the middle of any centralized currency. That right there is a massive fundamental difference between what XRP is and what something like RLUSD is. RLUSD is really just a way to move a dollar-denominated unit on the XRP ledger. But not everyone's going to want dollars, and not everyone is going to want to trust Ripple and the US dollar as counterparties for their money. And therefore, a neutral, decentralized, jurisdictionless asset is still exponentially more important than any of these stablecoins being issued on the XRP ledger. XRP is fundamentally transformational to anything we have ever seen before, while RLUSD is just the dollar in another form. It's just a repeat form of another currency. First, we had the dollar as paper. Then we had the dollar as some kind of debit and credit system on a system like Venmo. And now it's being issued as a stablecoin. But it's still a dollar, it's just a dollar in a different form. What XRP represents is fundamentally different than anything we have ever seen before in terms of currency. And I actually believe neutral, decentralized currencies could be exponentially more valuable than centralized counterpartied currencies like the US dollar. So XRP's value proposition in a currency as itself is completely independent than anything we have ever seen before. And its unique properties make it something exponentially more important than something like an RLUSD. With that said, XRP also has technology advantages as well. You can't use RLUSD without XRP. In order to move RLUSD from one place to another, that requires XRP. XRP does not require RLUSD. RLUSD requires XRP. So that's a fundamental difference in the value proposition of each of these when it comes to the importance to the XRP ledger. Everything on the XRP ledger needs XRP, while RLUSD is just an add-on to make the XRP ledger more useful, but it's still going to require XRP. If you also take a look at XRP, XRP is the native choice for auto bridging. It is a native liquidity for the entire XRP ledger system. So while RLUSD might be a good choice for payments, if RLUSD wants to be transformed into another asset on the XRP ledger, XRP is going to be the default liquidity to actually allow that transaction to happen. So XRP is like the oil for the entire system. It doesn't get all the credit, it doesn't get all the flash to it, but it's the thing that keeps everything running on the back end. XRP in this use case is completely independent than anything else issued on the ledger. Everything else on the ledger is going to have a counterparty. It's going to require trust. But XRP sits as this decentralized liquid that makes everything function in a way where no one actually has to trust that asset because it's completely trustless. When you take a look and zoom out how XRP ledger acts in the system, it's completely different than RLUSD. XRP is really a liquidity asset. It facilitates transactions. It is this massive pot of value that can transform any one thing into another. RLUSD is just a different way of issuing a dollar. It is a centralized product. It's just something to allow people to use a cryptocurrency network without volatility. One is an entire new platform, an entire new financial system, an entirely new currency. The other is just a new tool being added to this financial system. We are going to see all kinds of new products issued on the XRP ledger. We are going to see stocks. We are going to see derivatives. We are going to see all kinds of different financial products added to the XRP ledger. We cannot have a conversation every single time one of these products is added, whether or not it replaces XRP, because none of them do. None of them will have those unique characteristics we talked about in this video. They will all have their own use case, 100%. They will all have their own thing that they're meant for, and they will all have their own reason they're being issued on the XRP ledger. But none of these things will be reasons for it to replace XRP's underlying utility in the financial system. There is a world where we are going to see other cryptocurrencies issued on the XRP ledger, and even those will not replace XRP's utility in the system. Ripple is 100% committed to XRP. They have said this multiple times, as well as being the #1 holder of XRP in the ecosystem. They are not going to be doing anything to damage XRP's long-term utility and importance in the products they're building. Guys, I really hope this video helps you understand that RLUSD is meant to be an add-on feature to the XRP ledger and XRP. And despite anything anyone is saying, it does absolutely nothing to disrupt XRP's utility in this entire new system that's being built out. The XRP ledger absolutely needs more tools like RLUSD. And over the long run, I believe those new tools are just going to bring more value to the ledger and cause more people to want to access that decentralized neutral liquidity that links this entire system together. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. And for now, Mickle out.